Well, losing faith in the media, Americans' confidence in television news has hit a new low. That's according to a recent Gallup poll. These days, only 21% of Americans have confidence in the news. That's a 46% drop since 1993. And confidence in newspapers, not much better. And though the poll shows confidence has hit a new low, that poll was taken before this happened.
The individual mandate has been ruled unconstitutional.
Justices have just gutted, Wolf, the centerpiece provision of the Obama health care law.
Yeah, if in fact that's the final word on the individual mandate, it could be a little bit more complicated.
We're getting conflicting information.
As I say, there's some confusion out there, conflicting reports coming in from inside the Supreme Court. So let's hold off on drawing any final conclusions.
We're still trying to figure this out. Be cautious with us. We're trying to do the best we can right now as we sort through it.
And we need to update our lower third,
right,
which may not be correct right now.
It may take several minutes.
As we're reading through this again, we are reading now that the entire law has been upheld.
That's right. The major news outlets got a major story wrong. So it's likely that this debacle will bring that confidence level down even lower. And when it comes to fair and accurate reporting, journalists tap into sources to help tell the story. But what happens when you don't accurately disclose who your sources are? Well, that's exactly what happened when the news outlets reported on the Supreme Court's decision on Obamacare. They wanted to get the take of a small business owner, just your run-of-the-mill small business owner, and they all happened to find the same guide.
Because of the increasing health care legislation coming down the line and things like regulatory burdens, it's really making it that much more difficult for me to make a decision to increase and expand my business. Without a doubt, it's something that we're ready to expand, and at this point what I'll do is either hold off, or I may hire part-time employees in form of instead of full-time employees. We've seen the increased regulation with health care. We don't know where it stands, where it's going to lead to. It was supposed to help small businesses, but it's so narrowly targeted, it's not going to be of any help to my company.
Well, as the blog Balloon Juice first pointed out, throughout his various appearances, Joe Olivo was called a small business owner. But what they didn't tell you was that this man also happens to be part of the National Federation of Independent Businesses. It's a right-wing pro-corporate lobbying group. They were also a plaintiff in the Supreme Court challenge to Obamacare. But in all these reports, no mention of his lobbying ties. So it turns out he's not so random, but in fact using the media as a platform to further the lobbying group's interest. We say if you want to interview him, that's fine. Just let your audience know who he is. So all this could provide clues as to why Americans are losing faith in the fourth estate.